GORP.
No way.
Hey guys, this is the show. This is GORP. We're here. My name's Josh. This is GORP, and this is the show where, we just made it up so that I can make myself laugh and inflict it upon my friends. Joined today by the MVP, Brooke. Say hello.
Hello, I'm Brooke.
Hello. No acronym today because we ran out of time. We'll think of it later and tell you about it in January. But the subject today of conversation is the best / or worst place to blank. So best and worst, your receptacle today is the best bike helmet you ever saw with a little custom paint job. Ooh, it's upside down. So this is what it looks like if you hit me while I'm riding my bike on your car. We got our topics. Let's get started. What do you think, Brooke?
Heck yeah, I'm ready for this.
We're ready. Okay, I'll use my tongue.
Oh, nice.
Got one. Okay, what's the best or worst place to get street meat? That's not prostitution. We're talking about late night. You think of a good spot where the street meat was, the taco trucks or whatever.
I have two ideas of the best.
Mm.
Remember those doner kebabs?
Boy, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Extra spicy.
Mm-hmm.
You like extra spicy? Yeah. And they like you more because you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kebabs, yeah, for sure, dude.
Or the burritos downtown Albuquerque.
Downtown burritos, Albuquerque. Yeah, that's a good one. Kebabs, that's pretty much all of Europe, right?
I feel like it, but
like every
I don't
big
know.
city. Maybe it's definitely in Italy, and I think it's in all over England. Pretty sure.
I feel like it's a Germany thing too.
So it's got to be every developed city where there's a dance club, a discotheque.
A discoteca.
And then also outside the clubs, you had the burritos at in Albuquerque. Let's talk about those. And when were you there?
I lived in Albuquerque in 2021 to 2022.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
There. Yeah.
And I gave you the big thing about all the cool things that are in Phoenix, and you're like, "Nah, I'm going to Albuquerque."
Yep. Damn it. No, we did Phoenix too, though. But Albuquerque had that. I don't remember what the name of it was. I just remember it was like purple. It was like a purple.
I know that Fry is screaming while he's editing this video because he knows the location of every truck, everything that's in Albuquerque. He has it burned in there. I don't remember specifically, but I know that everywhere in Albuquerque had the green chilies.
Ooh.
And any burrito you get is great. I really like Blake's Burgers, honestly. That was my thing. Their breakfast and their... But we're not talking about fast food. We're talking about street meat. I don't know. I like the guy. He did really good Phillies in Tejon Street of Colorado Springs. He didn't even have a sign. He just had a little truck. Probably not legal. I don't know. But it's just a really good Philly when you've been drinking and dancing to Usher all night.
Yeah.
What about worst? You ever had some bad meat?
From the street? Yeah. I think also in Albuquerque, I went to this little, it was like a gyro place, and that meat was not good. Whatever that was.
Ooh, you never know. Oh, yeah, what quickly comes to mind? What quickly comes to mind? Go ahead, sorry.
That was close to University, UNM.
Okay.
Right around where I lived there, off of Silver.
Yeah, because you were right across the street from Lobos, right?
Yeah, I was just Central was a block away.
Yeah, you're lucky. That's so cool.
Yeah, I wish I could go back, honestly.
I would not mind living in Albuquerque. It's a great spot.
Yeah.
And I'm from Colorado Springs, and I always said Albuquerque's like an alternate reality Colorado Springs. The mountains on the other side of the city, and it's just a little bit more Hispanic, and otherwise it's pretty much the same as Colorado Springs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's Fry probably yelling at the screen again, saying, no, it's not. Anyway.
You idiot!
But what comes to mind also for me is in the best and the worst is Portland and Seattle have just taco truck islands, and you're gonna have a good time most of the time. Then you get the odd sickness, when you get a little tummy bug because they have to cut costs and keep that meat a little longer than it needs to be kept. But $5 for a burrito. That's a risk. That's on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You should know. Hey.
It's a big burrito and it costs $5. Come on, dude. There's rats all over the city.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, I got the heebie-jeebies.
Heebie-jeebie. I would eat a rat if it was prepared well. All right. Going from the street meat back in time to when you were about to get the street meat, you're in the dancey time. Where's the best place to dance? Could be a business, could be just a place, or maybe the worst place to dance or experience you've had dancing.
Hold on, I'm recollecting.
Recollective-sizing. All right, let me hit you with one then.
Yeah.
I straight hippie style, naked in the forest, dog, with or without other people. Naked in the forest is it. There's nothing better than that. Yeah. Mushrooms, optional.
Yeah.
Music, optional.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many options. Just you got to keep the shoes on because there's stickers out there.
Yes, there are. I have to agree that outdoor naked-ish dancing.
Naked-ish. Sure.
That's great. That's in the rain, in the desert.
In the rain, in the desert. Yeah.
Some of my favorite dancing that I've ever done was definitely in Europe.
In the discotheques?
Oh, yeah.
I had a lot of fun dancing in Europe. That's for sure.
Wow. Oh, boy, did we dance.
We did a lot of dancing.
So much.
If it wasn't karaoke, it was probably going out to dance, yeah. I remember I'm an early guy. I get there early. I get everywhere early. The party's at 6, see it's 5:30. I'm going to help out. We're going to get this going. I'm pre-gamed too. I'm already pre-gamed. So I remember in Italy, the club opens probably around like 9 or 10. I'm going to get there around 10, maybe 11, but then I'm like worried we're going to miss it. What are we missing? But the Italians didn't get there till at least midnight. At least. And they're going to be there till 8 in the morning. Like, they go all night long. And I'm tired by midnight. So I hardly ever saw an Italian when I went to the Italian clubs.
It was all the Americans, yeah. God.
That was back when they had 151 rum. And I was drinking that with pineapple juice.
Oh, yeah. I've also done a lot of, like, country line dancing. So that's fun.
Okay. I dig that. That reminds me of, there's a place called Cowboys. You could get in there if you were 18. You didn't have to be 21 on certain nights. And they had the line dancing. Their thing was that they had, when it was like the 18 and up night, they would do 2 songs of country, then 2 songs of hip hop. So the club didn't know what kind of club it was. And a lot of the vibe was just like constant back and forth. Like, this crowd's in the line dancing. 2 songs goes by. Okay, everyone switch spots. Now we're going to do some hip hop twerkies. And then back and forth. Not a lot of people stayed on the dance floor.
Where was that at?
Colorado Springs.
Okay.
But there's a place like that everywhere, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the rotation of genre. Just pick a genre. Or, like, I don't know, get a band.
Right.
That's asking too much, I think. I don't know. Okay, worst place to dance. The middle of a restaurant with your beloved. Well, it's just a dining establishment. It's just like stock speakers playing piano. Frank Sinatra, for instance. And you get up and have with your wife of 10 years or whatever, like, come on, doll. I don't care who's watching. And you're like bumping into someone's table while they're eating spinach dip and shit. You know what I mean?
But really, like, you're grinding each other the whole time.
Ooh. Yeah, if you're like grinding, like getting that knee up in there and all that, the upper thigh. Oh my God. Starts to smell.
Imagine 2 like 57-year-olds doing that. Like,
I just imagine the opposite. It was actually like an old couple and everyone else is dancing around their table. Nightmare fuel. All right.
Nightmare fuel. Yep. Worst place to dance, probably in piston pants. Oh,
inside of piston pants. Yeah. Or if you did a little wet one, little wet fart,
That's probably, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Or wet pants in general. Like, what if somebody got thrown into a pool and now I have to dance? That's going to be a lot of chafing.
Yeah, dude. Because wet denim really rashes you up, bud.
Yeah, that sounds like terrible for me.
You're going to have red butt.
Oh, I hate it.
Not the good kind either.
Not the good kind.
All right. Let's move on. This one says red butt. Huh. No, okay. Be lost at night. Best and worst. Do you enjoy being lost at night sometimes? You ever just let yourself wander or whatever?
Yes, I do enjoy the adventure side of like, ooh, let's go for exploration and see if we can get lost and find our way back.
Yeah.
I have gotten in trouble, like not real trouble, but like I'll go off drinking and I'll go on like a side quest. I'm a very side quest oriented person.
Yeah.
And so I'm good at
Been
that.
there. I've been there. And you get yourself really lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened to me when we were in Aviano. I don't know if you were privy to it at all, but I went down there to Venice by train with Winkler, our friend from work audience, and then 2 other people. Tabitha was one of them. We all go down there for Venice just for the night. It's Carnival. Let's have a good time. Me and Winkler took advantage of the open cup policy in Venice. So we were just drinking Prosecco out of the bottle as we were walking around. We kept saying Buonasera to everyone, like assholes. Anyway, we both got hammered. It's time to get on the last train out. And all of a sudden, Winkler's not around me. So I run outside to find him. He's not there. It is a long story. I never found him. I had to sleep under a bench in Venice. I feel like I've told this story on the show before. But I was lost and I had nowhere to go, so I just wandered Venice at night. I was up till, I don't know, maybe even 4 o'clock. Ended up sleeping under a park bench. But being lost in the middle of a city like that is so good. Even though it was cold, I didn't have any money, and I was drunk as hell, all by myself, no headphones or anything, no phone really to speak of, just like the old school kind of phones without the T9 texting and no internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still have those images in my brain where like, yeah, I'm in Venice and I'm never going to experience anything quite like this again. So that was wonderful. It was also one of the worst because it was very cold and I was hungry.
Yeah, I bet. Sounds kind of scary for me because of, being a woman.
Yeah.
I think maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
But have you ever been lost in the desert?
Lost in the desert? I don't particularly think so. I've been lost in the woods and up in the mountains, like hiking, and now I can't find my way back.
Yeah.
Not in the desert specifically. Were you like walking in the desert?
Even like driving at nighttime in Quartzsite, like if you didn't know where you were going, you could get lost really quick.
Oh, and that's spooky too, because it's like just an ocean of black.
And like there's potholes everywhere, like the road is not good. So like if you're traveling like with your RV or anything, like that nighttime is not. You got to get.
So you're going like 30 miles an hour probably just in case, right?
Yeah. If that, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
And you did the RV life for a while, so you probably got lost a lot of places.
Yeah.
Trying to find trail markers where the campsite's at and stuff, right?
Yep. I'm pretty good with my like situational awareness and remembering how to get to somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Once I like get there once or twice, it's a map. I've got it up here and I'm going to remember that forever. So
I'm like that with if I've been there via bicycle. Not at all the same as by car. I don't know why. Okay, now we got working out. Get some exercise. Get the heart rate up. What's the best place? Don't just say the gym like an asshole, Fry.
Yeah, Fry. Honestly. I'm going to count yoga as a workout.
Definitely.
Because it is.
Yeah.
One of my favorite places on earth to do yoga is where I learned in Phoenix at Tempe, the Spirit of Yoga studio. I don't know. There's just something about that building that's like super zen, peaceful. You get there and it's like you dropped all your luggage off and you're just walking to your room knowing that somebody's carrying your luggage for you. That's what it feels like.
That's pretty cool, dude. What's the subscription monthly on that bad boy?
I was going to school for it.
Okay.
So I got to go as often as I wanted to. It's free.
Yogurt? Yeah, I like yogurt. I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've mentioned it a lot on the show. I love swimming, and I have a half Olympic pool at the YMCA. So, like, getting in that pool is my great joy. I haven't done it in over a month, though, so I gotta revisit that. But lately, we've discovered a nature trail close to my house.
Ooh.
And it's a great nature trail. It's small, but it's good enough. And I have these practice swords. So I've been walking with my dog in the woods with a sword and like using it to slice dead branches and clear the path and act like a 10-year-old again, and
yeah,
it's the coolest. It's the
yeah.
coolest. It's a huge workout. You got this thing, you hold it above your shoulders so that you're always engaging your shoulders, and you move your shoulders and the wrist motions, and it's kind of as long as you're not acting like an idiot, it's kind of a healthy. And you do some like not forms, but like repetitions of certain things to get the heart rate up, and it's just fun. When you turn walking into fun, it's fun. Fun. I think the worst.
I love that. No, I think that's fucking awesome. Yep.
Yep.
Outdoor nature workout, fun time.
Fun time. It's a nice trail. There's a stream that goes through it, and it's in the middle of the town. It's probably just like maybe 2 square miles, maybe. But it's enough woods that you can't hear the cars, and you're like, yeah. And it's not really a big city that I live in. It's just barely over from town to city, so it's a small place. There's not a lot of car traffic. I'd say the worst is like a high school gym, like especially now that we're adults. But I just remember in the weight room when I was in high school, it just stunk.
Yeah, why did it smell like that?
Yeah, it wasn't even just feet. It was something different.
Like piss or something. Like who's
piss and bleach, poopy pee bleach. And I remember there's one bench, there's one incline, there's one squat.
Yeah.
And like there's the 3 guys that are the big meatheads, and they just will not stop trying to max out. Like, you just maxed out yesterday. This is not the day to find your max. Like, get off the bench. I'm just doing 2 sets, man. And you have like the coach, your football coach come, he sees you. Oh, what are you doing here? You doing it? Oh, that ain't right. You gotta do it like this. Yeah. And they have the coffee breath like right in your mouth, and like they show you, no, well, you gotta get a good grip. You gotta get a good grip.
Pull with your back. Pull with your back.
Yank it. Get out there. What is that DeVito says in Always Sunny? He's like, you're gonna lock your knees, you're gonna grab on tight, bend your back all the way over, and jerk it up there.
Yep. That would be an amazing sketch to do. Oh god, I wish I could reenact that.
Probably been done on TikTok 1,000 times.
Yeah, probably. Why would I even try it then?
If I could turn back time, I would make it skit about that. Okay, next. Getting ideas, getting creative, being creative, brainstorming or daydreaming. Just being in your head and like producing something fruitful, hopefully. Maybe not. Idly, like not intending to do it. Or maybe you are.
Best place to do that and worst place?
Yeah, or one of the two. Whatever.
Well, I think the worst place is honestly anywhere without like a pen and paper. Or something to like write it down.
Yeah, I need to get some waterproof markers for the shower. Definitely, dog.
Yes.
Yeah, for true. You got to have some way of getting it down. That's big. And whenever you say, "Oh, I'll remember it," how could I forget this? Gone.
Like every time that I lose anything, I have specifically said, I won't lose this because I'll remember that I put it right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's always, I put it intentionally somewhere stupid so that I would remember it.
Yes.
Moron. Just put it by the door.
Constantly I'm playing hide and seek all the time with myself.
Yeah, there's a whole pair of shoes that I need. I don't know where it is. They are.
Oh, yeah.
Not under my bed. Like, I have, like, expensive tennis shoes that I need to work out with, and I'm using my work shoes because I can't find these shoes. They've been gone for over a month. It's like the tale of the household. Like, we'll find them someday.
Yeah.
Because I didn't throw them out.
Mine's a pair of black tennis shoes. They're good for work, and I don't know. I don't know.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? I don't like. Well, I ride my bike to work relatively often, and if anyone's on the @GORP show on TikTok, you'll notice most of my selfie videos are either on the bike or while I'm walking. So I get ideas while I'm working out on the bike. It's a very meditative experience. And I'm really good on a bicycle, but the path to work is on the highway. Like a lot of fast cars and diesel trucks, etc. So I'm trying to make a TikTok while I'm on a highway, a great idea.
Not the best.
But I got to get it out. We got to get the funny thing out, or what I feel is funny.
I think they're pretty funny too.
Once in a while. At GORP Show, everybody. TikTok.
Sometimes.
What is best, though? I think amongst others, but not like a team project. We're in a room and not doing anything. Like, if there's 20 more minutes of class and the teacher's out, so we're just sitting there. You come up with some cool ideas once in a while, whether you're talking with people or just being quiet.
Yeah.
I say so.
I think I do like that, like, little hang session, and then you're like, oh, I just thought of this, and you get to, like, share it and work out the little details together. I do like that.
Oh, and then making bits with your stupid dude bro friends.
Yeah.
You know? Like we do a lot. Just making dumb bits that no one's gonna say.
Yep. That's my entire life. How do you like that? Lately I've been journaling a lot at work.
Oh, good. Like,
I'll bring in, like,
writing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like pen, paper, and I'm reading a couple different books too. So, like, I'll read the book and then I'll journal about what I'm reading.
Oh, that's great for retention and stuff.
Yes. It helps that I work at, like, dive bars where at any given point throughout the shift, I'm going to have, like, one person in there, and I don't want to have to sit there and have a conversation. So, like, I can just whip out these books and, like, write.
It's great.
A lot of my good thoughts come, like, when I'm opening the bar or closing the bar, and I'm, like, doing all my chores, and I'm, like, washing things off, and I'm, like, playing music, and I'm just mindlessly, because I've memorized everything already. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then I've got my little notepad already out, and I get to write all those things down. I don't know. I think
that's valid and awesome.
Like, when you get to be mindless with your body.
Yes. Yes, there's science to that too. Like, you think of something while you're washing dishes or sitting in a lecture. When you're doing something you have to do, your body can just turn off and wander. Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, just like that. And when I'm ready to here, I'm going to find something else. You know what I'm talking about? It's going to be, walking. Where do you like to walk? Where's the best place to walk? Lately, for me, the nature trail is the best place.
Ranger and I have been going to a couple different, like, nature spots around here. There's a wildlife preserve. There's a trail by a dog park that I just explored with Nika the other day. I don't know. Anywhere where Ranger and I can go.
Like, yeah, you do a lot more. I'm jealous of you. You post a lot about nature trails and places you've been with the doggy.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're just outdoorsy, and that's definitely what I strive towards. So I would say, in your case and mine, is the woodsiness. But I remember how cool it was. I don't know if maybe you don't, but used to just wander the mall. I used to be a mall rat, dog, hard, when I was like a tween. When I was a tween.
Yeah.
And then also downtown. I love being downtown and just walking around downtown, wherever I'm at.
That's so interesting. I think, well, no, I do. I like going from, like, the downtown area that I live in now, Dixon's downtown.
Yeah, that's a really cool spot.
Walking from, place to place.
It's great.
That's fun. Especially
maybe a little bar hop.
Got, like, friends with you. Yeah, bar hopping, like, with a couple different friends. That's pretty fun.
Oh, when you got the bros, you're having a good time, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what else I really like? Dude, I love the airport. I love almost every airport, kinda. I like wandering around airports. Sometimes I'll just go to the next terminal over. I love watching people, dude, for sure. Absolutely.
And I am judging you by your airport outfit.
Like, definitely, dude.
Like, that's what you decided you wanted to fly?
You're gonna wear SpongeBob? Yeah?
Yeah.
SpongeBob? You're gonna do it? Oh, MAGA hat. Hey, there he is. Found him. Hey, he's over here. Get him.
I didn't realize. Okay, I wear a lot of camo, but, like, not in, like, a yee-haw way. It's more like in a ha-ha way. I like it, but also, like, I'm not a racist, like, it's...
But I'm not a racist? Where'd that come from?
Like hunting gear and, like, camo. Okay. type pattern. Like this is actual.
Oh, like the woodsland.
Like
yeah, you like the BDUs and the sand color. The air.
This is like actual real tree like camo.
Yeah.
Like I have this hat. Like I love this hat.
Oh, okay.
And I like wearing it. Well,
For
anyway, at the airport, I was wearing these baggy camo pants. They're like real tree hunting pants.
Okay.
And I had like just a trucker cap on, like I always wear, and a baggy, I don't know, maybe Harley Davidson t-shirt. This is just like regular apparel for me. And I looked at myself in the like bathroom at the airport. I'm like, I look like such a redneck right now. This is
Yeah.
not good. I need to provide a welcoming energy for everybody. Like I love everyone, and this is not the look. This isn't it.
I get it now. Yeah. Yeah, know your audience kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep. It's okay though.
Oopsie. Anyway, sorry to ramble.
No ramble. Yeah. Airport walking. I usually on average in my life I've flown twice a year, maybe thrice a year. A round trip would be twice. I don't know. Anyway, so I've been on, I go on a plane roughly once a year, and I always do my best to try to wear some new fresh kicks.
Break a man.
Breaking a man, looking good. You don't even tie them so you can slip on and off in security, you know what I mean? They don't stink because they're new, baby.
Yes.
So I don't feel too bad when I slip them off on the plane. I don't really do that a whole lot, but I have. But it was with the knowledge that I got new socks, new shoes, clean butt. We're good to go.
Yep.
What does my butt have to do with it? I don't know. Worst place to walk. Off of a short dock. Oh! Hey, we're here all night, boys. Tip your waitresses and have a cocktail on me.
I don't know why, but that voice always has to come out of the side of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that voice and that talk out of the side of your mouth.
I like to put my head like, hey! So like my Adam's apple's touching my teeth. Like, hey, what you want to do? Hey!
That's a fun one.
Worst place to walk? Oh, anywhere in Louisiana. How's that? There's skeeters out there. Yeah,
I hate that.
Anyway, let's move on.
The goddamn Saints beat the Bears today, and I'm not happy about it. And you brought up Louisiana, and now I have to think about how terrible the Bears are again. Ah!
Don't the Bears always be bad?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. We're not talking about that. All right, here's one. Cookout. Where's the good cookouts at? Where have the best cookouts been for you?
Oh, God. When's the last time I went to a cookout?
It's been a minute for me. I went to one really nice, and it's got to be over 10 years ago. But it was seeing former Air Force friends at their actual home, like their actual home of record, with the whole family, and they're all Guyanese. And so it's just the island cookout with the dopest food, and they got this punch that's like the kind of punch that white people never had before. Like, this is good punch.
It's not like Sprite in a tub of ice cream.
Or just a bunch of Malibu. Dude, we got Malibu in there. We got fucking guava, dude. Yeah, it was a great party. I was so honored and proud that I got to be invited to the cookout. It was just such a good time. We did some freestyles, did some music and dancing, and
yeah.
I mean, we were up till the sun came out. Even Grandma was out. They were just chilling, partying. It was a good time.
Good time.
Good time. The worst was on base military function.
Yeah, like a forced.
Yeah. You only can have 2 ribs. You only get 2 ribs, everyone.
Yeah. 2 pieces of pizza.
The lumpia's going fast.
Yeah. I don't know. I've had some. I can't really think of any too quickly, but I do know that, like, with my in-laws, we would cook out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that was always a pretty fun time. They have a really nice porch that we would all sit on and, like, play cards or hang out.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
For sure.
A lot of cookouts with them. A lot of cookouts.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else was great? back in Louisiana as a kid, we do Mardi Gras, and it's not like New Orleans or Mardi Gras. It's a little more family friendly, but the main highway in the city is blocked off, so you can walk across it freely. There's no cars, and it's block party all the way down the street. Is you can kind of just pop in and out, and you'll see someone and grab some food, hang out for a minute, then keep walking down the next one. So much fun. And it's just everyone's just tailgating the entire city.
Yeah.
And then the parade comes, and of course it's a Mardi Gras parade with the big floats, and that's always awesome too.
Yeah.
Big memory, core memory there.
You just made me think about two of my friends. They're married now, Trevor and Sierra. It's actually one of my coworkers and his wife. They used to have Meat Sweat Mondays. Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, it's everything you've ever wanted. And they invited us over, or me, multiple times, but I remember the specific one where they had this like little kiddie pool, and they have obviously been drinking all day long. This is a whole day event. It's a big whatever. And they got more food coming on and off the grill, pretty much on and off all day. And I get there, and one of the guys is in the kiddie pool, just like gone, but he's not wearing a shirt, and he's been sunbathing, and like you can see where like the man boob part is like cut in, and I'm like,
because
that's gonna hurt tomorrow. Like he's making these wrinkles, and then they were doing different WWE flips and whatnots into the pool. It wasn't a good idea.
Oh, we've done that. A little bit of some of that, grab them by the neck and all this, and power bombies. Yeah, it's nice. One time I was doing something like that, and we were all I don't know, halfway through the party, we were all naked in the backyard. There's a pool, so we're all just in the pool naked. And we kept trying to do with a friend of mine. She kept wanting to do the Dirty Dancing lift me up thing.
Oh, yeah.
Time of my life. So I was a little drunk, and I just couldn't get it right. So we kept falling in, but there was some powder involved, and we were really motivated. You know what I mean? So we kept trying. I kept like accidentally slipping and grabbing boob, which no one was mad about. That's nice. And I was extremely sore the next day.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Extremely sore.
Wow.
Probably did like 80 dips, like shoulder or military presses that day.
Yeah.
It's no big deal, man.
No way.